Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Another exciting iteration of Super Soccer League action. We are live from Thomas Jefferson High School Stadium in Alexandria, Virginia. It is Esperion taking on Alexandria United in Super Soccer League Virginia Division 1 action. Beautiful night here, albeit a bit chilly. No wind, no rain, no problems. Two sides absolutely starving for a result tonight. United coming off of a successful string of games, but maybe not quite the full season start they would have wanted. Esperion, they have yet to pick up points in Super Soccer League action, so no doubt it is early must-win territory for them. The meeting of the captains in the middle is Jason Ferrafino and Jake Bannon, representatives for their respective sides, no doubt will want to help out in a big way tonight. Ferrafino, an exceptional player when he's on the pitch, but has suffered with injury quite a bit over the last few seasons, and we'll see if Ferrafino can remain healthy for the duration of this one. Bannon, another veteran player who has contributed on all sides of the ball for Alexandria United. It's such a young side now that Bannon's veteran experience really brings a lot in helping this side. It's high energy here at Thomas Jefferson. The walkout moments away. Let us know where you're watching from. Are you here to support Esperion, Alexandria United, or just passing through? Regardless, we welcome you. And we're so glad to have you with us. Get your score predictions in, of course, and any thoughts, and we will try to check the chat as we go through this game. Esperion will wear their red jerseys tonight, white bottoms, and of course, United will wear their dark blue. We're coming off of an exciting week thus far. On Tuesday, Doratus handily got the win 3-0 over LAIFC, but Blazers and North Star, an absolute shootout of a match, ended 5-5 after 98 minutes. A final minute goal by North Stars saw them equalize, and almost there were even more goals in that contest. And then last night, the creme de la creme of the season, Los Toros coming back 3 unanswered goals after Virginia Dream started off with the 3-0 lead to claim points in the 98th minute, thanks to a bicicleta goal from Alejandro Niera. We can only hope for that level of excitement tonight. Here is the walkout and game time. Get those predictions in. Let us know where you're watching from. And, of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Here we go. Well, the walkout is done, and we are ready for action here at Thomas Jefferson High School Stadium in Alexandria, Virginia. It is Alexandria United and Esperion. For those of you who are just tuning in, no doubt an important matchup. Both these sides, maybe not exactly the start they would have liked. United certainly further ahead on the table, will want to put themselves back into playoff contention. They will see themselves as a playoff favorite, possibly even their season to go all the way, but will need to start making progress up that table. And it all starts here tonight. Esperion, on the other hand, they had a bit of a rough start in their first season in Super Soccer League action. A 1-0 result, a loss to North Stars in their first match, and then a 6-0 defeat at the hands of Virginia Dream, one of the strongest Virginia Dream sides we've ever seen. That was during their Open Cup run. Now, in week 4, they are hungry for a result, and it all starts here. Esperion playing left to right, wearing the red tops. Alexandria United will play right to left, wearing all dark blue. It is going to be Chuck Roberts in the middle, calling this game today, and we are off. Alexandria United send one initially up the field. Will knock this one to the ground. Lovely bit of skill, but knocked out. Throw on the far touch. And down the line. Is there a service? Well turned upfield. It's an overlapping run from Soria. Still going, Esperion. They have bodies up in support. Now it's sent into the middle and dispossessed. The counterattack could very much be on for United. Good ball through the back, but far too much ground for Cornelius Apaya to cover. Quickly sent in by Lobo. Here's Owusu. Owusu will take his time and send it right back down to Lobo. Back once again. All the way to the United goalkeeper. It's Anthony Vaca getting the start again. The safe hands for Alexandria United in nets. It's a return to the side for Nasser. Up top for Esperion. He will look to be the point of the spear after quite a long time out. This one's sent back. United. They do have Owusu. Owusu out to the far touchline. And Alexandria United taking their time. Jorge Cruz in the back line right now. He's a consistent starter, but tonight he's going to have the night off. We'll see how they are without him. That was a ball that trickled all the way down the field. And finally, Esperion had to clear their lines. This one's sent in. Oh, not a full clearance. United bringing pressure and finally sent away. Nasser unable to get to this one. And it is going to be a throw on the near touchline for Esperion. Comes the throw, sent in and popped up into the middle. Owusu is first to it. Ferrafino also in the area, but Owusu will just send this one all the way across for Owen Lobo. Quick snap ball up to Cornelius Apaya, and it's going to be, looks like a set piece. Right here around midfield. It's quickly sent in, and United will just resume their possession. This one's popped through the midfield. That's not the best clearance, but Alrisha quick off his line to deal with it. Nasser Berry able to receive this one and settle it down. That's good hold-up play. Ferrafino tagging in his compatriots. It's a cutting ball, easily sniffed out by Lobo. Now Apaya slaloming upfield and finally taken down. No foul called, but Apaya did enough to keep possession. Now it's sprayed through the midfield and will trickle all the way back. Light pressure coming from Nasser Berry. And United always confident playing through the midfield, keeping the ball on the ground until they absolutely need to. It's sprayed up and easily picked up by Arisha. Bannon was the target on that sequence, but comes to nothing. Now Arisha will send everyone forward. Now lump through the midfield. It's only partially dealt with by Correas, who not a clean moment in the back, but partially dealt with. What a turn from Cornelius Apaya. It's deemed to be out. I don't know about that. We will take a look at this replay. It looked like a great turn. Maybe, just maybe it went out. Let us know your thoughts. But no VAR. We're going to come back and we're going to have the throw for Esperion on the near touch. It's ping-ponged back and forth. Correas gets to it. Now Apaya touching it down. And keeping it moving. Here's Lobo. Back again. And Alexandria United will again go through that midfield at their own peril. Here's a ball over the top. Bannon seems to be offside, and Arisha will come put his foot through this one. Welcome, Peter. Good to see you. And thank you for your prediction. Does look like 1-1 could be reasonable. I'm going to go, I think, 2-0 for United. This one sent over the top. Barry was the intended target, but Anthony Vaca quick off his line. Here's Lobo. Sending it back. Good return pass. Lobo needs to let this one go. Has Cornelius Apaya. Apaya, lots of space. And a crunching tackle there to nullify the would-be sequence of attack. Sliding challenge, yielding good results. And we're back in. All the way back to Anthony Vaca. Here's Owusu playing from really deep. We'll send one across. Making something happen. Only partially cleared. Owen Lobo back on the ball. The intended target was, ooh, a lovely bit of skill from Owen Lobo. Here comes Apaya. Now Lobo, square ball in a dangerous area, partially cleared. Finds the feet of Owusu, who will send it back. Oh, beautiful service. Lobo again will get there, and the flag has gone, nullifying the sequence of attack. This one's sent in. Jorge Cruz is there. I was wrong. Jorge Cruz is there. Maybe got a haircut or something. I didn't recognize him at first. And it will be a throw on the near side for Esperion. Sent straight up. And ping-ponged across midfield. Esperion will take it down. Don't really have a lot of options. We'll try to find Nasser Berry, but this one has already gone. And here we go. Cruz looking upfield. We'll find a bit of space in the midfield. Now Bannon. Ball in behind. Esperion have time and we'll turn this upfield. Well cut out. Correas has space and time. Here is Leo Correas. Back to Rodriguez. Now Bannon, who will put this one across. Bannon tagging in Contreras. Contreras will lose out. And here we go. Esperion looking to get up the pitch. Sent into the middle. Ferrafino's ball. Not finding any recipients. Here comes Lobo. Again, well cut out. And shouts for a foul finally given. And we are back in. There's a Paya finding a Wusu. Correas will keep this one moving. Back to Cruz. It's one back by Esperion. Esperion on the near touchline. Fighting but not winning. It's Leo Correas who takes over. Now Lobo for Paya. Lobo will send one all the way into the corner. Bannon was the nearest recipient, but Ashton Masewan is there to make the clearance at the expense of a throw. It's a battle that is won at the expense of a set piece. It's a foul called on Joe Rivera. Now sent over to the far side. Esperion have a little bit more space and time to work here. Esperion, can they find their first chance of the match? They've been on the back foot for much of it. Sent in and away from goal, but they have had their first strike of the match. Goal kick coming. And here we go. United will play from the back. Sent back to Vaca. Rivera. His ball deflected. Now Esperion back on the attack. This one sent around. It's Masewan. Drawing in pressure from United. Can they take advantage of the misplaced or displaced players? There's a ball over the top in the direction of Nasser Berry. That's not a high percentage ball, but the second ball does come off. Here's Leo Correas. Correas sends one over the top. Apaya is there, but so too is Masewan. All right. Long last, it will be a throw for Esperion. Here's Nasser Berry. Holding up and sending it back for Masewan. Good overlapping run, but Hassan will just hold it up. Ooh, Hassan has lost the ball. And in the process, this one traveled over the touchline. We're going to have a throw for Esperion. It's going to be a throw on the far touchline for Denis Ivanov. Ivanov down the line, finding Nasserberry. United have sent this one forward. It's Bannon now. Bannon's ball could cause problems. It's a good vision from Jake Bannon. Cornelius Apaya up the pitch, taking on his player, finding Owusu. And Mesewan, right place, right time, needs to get rid of it. Now Leo Correas will try his hand at this one. Not a bad strike, but Arisha, right place, right time. Good footwork to get over there. And Esperion could be away on the counterattack. It's Contreras applying the pressure. Back to Barry. Barry working a physical battle. Still we play. Esperion trying to touch this one back down. We'll send it over. And over the top, Nasser Berry is there, but so too is Anthony Vaca, and the Alexandria United goalkeeper will settle things down after a turbulent piece of play. Here come United. Looking up the pitch. Not a ball that is going to trouble this Esperion back line, and Sewan will just touch it over to his colleague in the middle. Still the pesky pressure, possibly forcing an error. Jake Bannon putting the work in. You know what they say, those who put in the work get rewarded sometimes. There's Lobo doing his part, sending it back to Vaca. United will try their ball over the top once again. Bannon did well with the first one, but was helpless on the second. Oh, great pressure from Rodriguez. Sergio Rodriguez winning a throw for his side. It's Contreras to take. Quickly sent in, but Bannon couldn't connect with Rodriguez that time. And here we go. It's Esperion back on the ball. Hassan will turn. Hassan looking for Ferrafino. It's two players getting hung up, and Jeffrey Owusu will get whistled that time. Neither of these sides playing their blistering best right now. It's been a sloppy start here in the 18th minute. No great chances created. McQuayan, thank you. Appreciate that, Riley. McQuayan is the center back for Esperion. Had a solid performance thus far. A couple of really strong tackles to nullify the would-be chances for United. Here's Owusu over the top. Nasser Berry trying to tag in a teammate or two. It's sent over the top. Well away by Cruz. Aldo's ball doesn't get far. And out wide, Esperion finding their way into this game, playing better and better, but passes like that, not going to do it. Here's Owusu sending it up for Rodriguez. Rodriguez's ball is in, but the flag rightfully comes up. Apaya just a little bit too early, drifting in behind. This one sent up the pitch, a booming ball to the top of the 18. Nasser Berry touches it down. But can't hang on. It's Apaya. Now Ali Otera. Is there a return pass? There is. Nasser Berry on the touch. Didn't see anything he liked, and will just win a throw for his team. Retain possession. Looks like we're gonna, well, Ferrafino thinks it's a corner, and it looks like that's what we're gonna get. Jason Ferrafino lifting one across. Well dealt with by Owusu. And Nasser Berry will win it back inside the box, sends one in. Still up for grabs. Pratim Gavarapu tagging in his colleague. It's still there. What a save from Vaca from close range. Is there a second shot on? No. Looks like it's just going to be a throw deep inside Alexandria United territory. Good clearance down the line. Bannon will do well to find Sergio Rodriguez. What a tackle there. Slow down this Alexandria United back line. Melvin Ramos is the player who made that last challenge. And here we go. It's Alexandria United. Back to Anthony Vaca. Vaca's ball sent high but not far, and Hassan will touch it down to Gavarapu. Now Ramos. Ramos slaloming and finding a good area, but couldn't tag in any teammates. Now Rodriguez will take over. Here's Owusu. Now Correas. Correas looking for the vertical ball. Apaya is there, but so too is Ali Watera and Alrisha. We'll just send it out. Alrisha caught in an uncomfortable situation, and by the time he sent it to Ramos, Ramos decided better and just wanted to let that one drift. Didn't want to receive it with a player coming at him with his back to goal. Good sportsmanship, and it will be an Alexandria United throw over on the far touchline. I don't think we're going to have any like last night reflex, but maybe, just maybe. This one's sent in. Ooh, Watera and McQuayan almost colliding, but instead it was sent away. Here we go. Pratim Gavarapu distributing it out to his left. Finally brought back. Ooh, that's well stolen by Sergio Rodriguez. Rodriguez down the line. It's a perfectly timed run from Bannon. Bannon is a player who can make things happen, and there's the goal. It's Jake Bannon with the finish, the service, and the steal from Sergio Rodriguez, two veteran teammates who know how to work together, and it's 1-0 for United early in this one in the 23rd minute. Alexandria United hitting quickly on the counterattack. And Esperion shooting themselves in the foot. These are the mistakes you won't want to make against the side like United. There's a look at the replay. And here we go. It's 1-0 here in the 24th minute. Esperion right now under the gun, but can they find a way forward? McQuain's ball just dumped over the near touchline. We'll have a throw. Ooh, thought that one was further back than it was. Sent over the top by Bannon. Flag stays down. McQuain's back, and Alrisha will come off his line. But right now, Esperion looking a little shaky in that back line. They'll need to sort that out before they're punished any further. This one's down the line for Ferrafino. He's a player who can make things happen. Jason Ferrafino working, getting past Owusu. Second ball falls kindly for Esperion. Good work. Now Nasser Berry on the scene, but Apaya dropping back to help out his teammate. That's a lovely bit of skill. Now Rivera finds Rodriguez. And Owusu just dumps this one long. Bannon and Apaya were behind the line and thus ineligible to receive. Good ball movement from Esperion. They've got a player down the line. Ferrafino will find Barry. Sir Barry, a lot to do all by himself in that middle area versus the entire Alexandria United back line, and unable to find any options that time. McEwen, got it. Looks like we're going to have a set piece coming against Esperion. Correas will take it right here on the near touch. And now leaving it for Lobo. There's Owusu. Good ball. Rodriguez in a dangerous area. Will take his time before sending it in. McEwen gets away the first ball. Correas on the second. His shot not far wide at all. And it is going to be a goal kick to come, but that was a strike with purpose from Correas. We know he can hit those out of the air. And almost tucked it in the far side, just past Yusuf Al-Risha's goal. And here we go. We're back in. The goal kick played short by Esperion. Ramos looking down the line. His ball doesn't get far. Contreras is there. And now United will touch it down on the ground. This one definitely miscued, but Lobo will drop back. It works out all the same. Lobo goes down, and we are going to have a set piece here inside of Esperion territory. Good challenge from Pratim Gavarapu. Esperion getting to the end line and cleared at the expense of a corner kick. This is a set piece opportunity for Esperion to get forward. A clearance made by Aldo Bonilla. And here we go. Esperion committing bodies forward, but still leaving behind two of their physical presences. Looks like Ramos and McEwen will stay back, but here's the service, a good in-swinger. And Jeffrey Owusu rises to the challenge. Here's Bannon up top, working alone. And Esperion will get this one back to Yusuf Al-Risha. Touchdown on the far side, it's Hassan. It looks like there is going to be a set piece for Esperion. Canales will take. Canales lofting one up to Nasser Berry. It's touched down, and Owusu will take this one over. Here comes Correas. Correas, great vision. Touching one in behind. Apaya will run onto this. Here comes Cornelius Apaya taking the strike. And well held there from Yusuf Al-Risha. The bending ball could have really troubled the Esperion goalkeeper, but hung on well, hung on true, and now it's Esperion up the field. Here's Nasser Berry. It is going to be a set piece for Esperion, an opportunity for them to again commit bodies forward. Great save a minute ago. And we're back in. It's touched in quickly. Esperion still trying to apply the pressure. Not effectively cleared. It's sent back. Ramos out wide for Ali Watera. Not his cleanest touch. And Esperion will have another chance at this. Ali Watera. Ooh, Watera serving one in. No takers on the end of it. Alexandria United able to get this away, but only partially. Here's Canales. Thought about serving one, but we'll keep this one on the ground for right now. Canales, now Pratum. Back to McEwen. Good ball movement for a moment, but now it's Jake Bannon and Alexandria United. Bannon's ball sent through in the direction of Correas, but doesn't come off that time. Back to Canales. Canales will hold on. This is positive. Pratum Gavarapu able to get forward. Esperion need a service. Instead, they'll get a set piece in a dangerous area. And here we go. Certainly an opportunity to at least serve one across the box for a teammate, and possibly even a strike we could see here. It's Canales standing over this one. Jonathan Canales lining this one up with the left foot. From this angle, from this range, I'm thinking we're going to see one served into the box and not a strike, but never say never. Here we go. Canales' ball sent low on a line. Vaca, hands are true, and he's able to hold on. Anthony Vaca sending one over to Lobo. 50 skills from Lobo, but maybe did a little too much. That's Ferrafino. Ferrafino's ball on the ground for Nasser Berry. Berry gliding inside, but himself doing a little too much. And now Owusu. Oh, not a good clearance from Owusu. Here's Ferrafino outside his own 18. Still going, Ferrafino. And finally settled down. It's a good sequence of play from Nasser Berry. Not so much for United, who did not do well clearing their lines, not once, but twice. Lobo picked up a bit of a knock there. But it looks like he will continue. Nope. Lobo's still down. We'll wait, see what his condition is as he gets those boots back on. It looks like it is going to be a drop ball for the United goalkeeper, Anthony Vaca. Welcome everyone to the chat. Riley Snyder, Reflex, Peter, and Macy McEwen. Appreciate you all here in support of Esperion and Alexandria United. Let us know your thoughts on the match thus far, your predictions, any players to watch. I know we've got some McEwen fans, of course, in the chat. Here's Anthony Vaca under some pressure. We'll get it away. And Alexandria United able to keep this one on the ground for the time being. Aldo Bonilla surveying his options, and again, we'll go back to Vaca. Comes another spell of pressure from Esperion. It's certainly going to be a foul. Joe Rivera did well to win that back, and now it is an early caution, a yellow card for Hassan, number 8. Those just joining us, it's been a rather level affair. Alexandria United probably had the best chances, and they have, of course, got the goal. It was a ball stolen in transition from Sergio Rodriguez, And then a brilliant pass from Rodriguez. Tagged in Bannon, who powered one past Yusuf Al-Risha from close range, leading to our lone goal of the contest. This one sent down the line. Lobo will get there. Here's Owen Lobo. Can he find a service? It's sent across, begs for a finish. Touchdown and away. Ping pong's back and forth. And far too lackadaisical at the back for Esperion. They didn't get that ball away well and almost were punished for it. It's going to be a throw on the far touchline for Canales. Some big pieces missing right now. I don't see any Luis Soria, no Max Hernandez for Esperion. Are they on the bench? Will they be making their cameo in the second half? We'll find out. But for right now, the score remains 1-0 here in the 36th minute. Here's Cornelius Apaya, jetting past Ali Watera. Apaya zigging, zagging, doing everything but serving this one in. Finally will tag in Owen Lobo. Now Correas. Correas running into trouble, and Esperion could be out. Jeffrey Owusu able to neutralize that threat, and he'll send it back. Now it's Joe Rivera over the top. A bit too strong and too vertical on that pass, and Yusuf Al-Risha will take over. McEwen back to Al-Risha. Now into the midfield. No takers on that one. Here comes United, just as quickly won as lost, and Esperion will try one over the top. It's Nasser Berry all alone, but Anthony Vaca came off his line to make the all-important clearance right ahead of Nasser Berry. Looks like it's Esperion making an early switch. It is Max Hernandez, almost on call. I was just speaking about the lack of Max Hernandez in this Esperion side. He is a difference maker, a physical player, a true warrior, and we'll see what the veteran Max Hernandez can do. For right now, it's still Alexandria United leading by a score of 1-0. It's won back by Canales. Now Ferrafino sends one back to Canales, who couldn't quite find the service he so desperately wanted. We will have a throw on the far touchline for Esperion. Ferrafino doing well to receive this one. Lovely bit of skill, but far too many blue shirts there. Second ball falls to Canales. Now across. Max Hernandez is there. Touches one back. Correas gets a foot in, but trouble not completely dealt with. Here's Nasser Berry. Sending one in and across. It's just past that far post. What a chance for Esperion. Probably their best of the match. Just dragged wide. Goal kick to come. This was a clever little back heel from Nasser Berry. And the left foot not far wide at all. We'll never know whether Anthony Vaca had that far post covered or if that would have trickled in, but for now it is 1-0 for United. Anthony Vaca will send this one in. It's Cruz back over to Bonilla. Bonilla quickly under pressure. We'll put it over to Contreras. There we go. Jorge Cruz finding Owen Lobo. Lobo up the field. Ooh, what a ball. Yusuf Al-Risha had to come off his line. Great goalkeeping from Al-Risha. And sends one forward. It's a good ball that does find Nasser Berry. Second ball cut out well by Owusu. Now Correas. Correas will settle things down before finally sending one over the top. This could be problematic. Bannon is on it. And what a challenge there. It's a physical challenge, but it's deemed to be a fair one. And here we go. Hassan sends it across. There's an overlapping run from Canales. And that's just what we'll see. Canales cutting back, looking for Ferrafino. But Alexandria United do have shirts back. They have bodies to help out, and they'll get it up to Bannon. Here's Rodriguez, now Rivera. And Jeff Owusu will tap one over to Owen Lobo. Lobo bobbing and weaving, slaloming through. Oh, beautiful ball. Didn't really have the pace to find Rodriguez. And Al-Risha will see this one forward. Oh, lovely bit of skill there. It's Aldo Bonilla getting a foot in there. Now Pratam Gavarapu. Here's Hernandez. What a challenge there from Owen Lobo. Oh, that's a clever bit of skill from Joe Rivera. Now Correas. Back to Cruz. Alexandria United, they realize they have the lead. They don't need to force things, and they're slowing down the play, getting their shape and moving this one around on the ground. They can force Esperion to chase this ball, and that's just what they're going to do. Ooh, that's not a clever move. Lobo loses out. It's Max Hernandez. Tackle well initially, but a foul is given. Hernandez quickly in, finding Nasser Berry. Top of the 18, Hernandez. Ferrafino finds the shot. Good turn from Ferrafino. Even better save from Vaca. And Vaca will get all his players out before booming one through the middle. Ooh, not the best clearance we've seen. Didn't really get the elevation. And Alexandria United will have to weather another spell of possession from Esperion. Here's Jake Bannon. Bannon was looking for the overlapping run, but didn't quite find it. Now it's Ferrafino down the line. Bonilla able to turn it the other way. Here comes Alexandria United. They've got the overlapping run from Lobo, but Ali Watera is first to the danger. There's Bannon lining up what looked to be a shot. Bannon still going. Didn't see anything he liked. And it's going to be a foul back around the mid. Looks like it's going to be a set piece for Alexandria United. Jorge Cruz will quickly send it in. Now Owusu. Joe Rivera for Apaya. Apaya's ball looks good. Bannon was there. Well sent away. Lobo with the second ball. And well sent away by Ali Watera, but at the expense of a corner kick. Take another look at this replay. It's Leo Correas to take. Correas sending a good ball in. Alrisha way off his line. And it's just wide. Oh, that was a little bit much. Yusuf Alrisha well off his line. Didn't get a piece of the ball and left the goal wide open. Almost a tough punishment for Esperion at the tail end of the half. Goal kick to come for Alrisha and Esperion. Lobo will try to save this, but maybe it's better he didn't. The only way he was getting to that was if he left it on a platter for Max Hernandez. And it's sent in. Nasser Berry looking for the audacious service. Not going to find it. Goal kick to come here in the ends of the 46th minute. Certainly not long left to play in this half. Maybe the final kick of the half. And that is going to do it. Alexandria United lead thanks to a Jake Bannon goal assisted by Sergio Rodriguez early in this one. Esperion, they've had their chances but have not been clinical enough in front of goal, and that will take us into the second half. We thank you for joining us here on DMV Sports Media live on YouTube. Please do us a favor, drop a like on this video if you enjoy what you're watching, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. We've had some great matches this week, and I don't anticipate anything less for the rest of the season across our coverage of all competitions. We're going to take our quick break. If you have an organization and are looking to increase your reach and buy ad space, reach out to dmvsportsmedia@gmail.com or 443-916-9708 and contact Noah. That's me. We'd love to talk about how we can get you some extra exposure, get some airtime on DMV Sports Media matches, and possibly put you in touch with some of our partner leagues and teams. Reach out to 443-916-9708 or dmvsportsmedia@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. We're going to take our quick break. We'll see you in just a moment for the second half. It's Alexandria United Esperion here live on DMV Sports Media YouTube. Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half ready to kick off. This is Virginia Super Soccer League Division 1 action. Alexandria United leading Esperion by a score of 1-0 off the back of a Jake Bannon goal assisted by Sergio Rodriguez. Second half moments away from kicking off. And we are underway. It is going to be an early ball forward from Esperion. To the near touch and out. The flag had already come up. So it will be a United throw. On this near touch was a half where Alexandria United, to be fair, did look the better side. They had the better chances. But really it was a mistake that did see their way to go through to goal. So either side could capitalize. We'd just like to see Esperion a little bit more clinical in front of goal. This is Canales down the line, finding his colleague there. Now sent back by Hassan. Miscommunication between them two. And will be an Alexandria United throw. Well, touched down by Bannon. This one's kept alive. Bannon can't quite find his teammate. Hassan will switch the play. An errant ball easily won back by Cruz. Now Correas out to Lobo. Good ball movement here for Alexandria United. Finally sent out wide. Now Hernandez looking into the box. Shot taken from distance and easily controlled. Looks like it's Alejandro Sosa making his appearance in net. Showing off the feet, showing off the control, and will send it in quickly. Sosa and Vaca switching at half to more than capable goalkeepers in the Alexandria United stable house. This is a quick set piece taken for Esperion to get up the field. Nasser Berry looking to touch on Ferrafino. It didn't come off that time. Ali Watera will be the first to claim it. It's back at the feet of Esperion. Lovely little turn there from Ferrafino. Now Nasser Berry back to Ferrafino. Ferrafino couldn't get past Owusu, but it's going to be a foul going against Jason Ferrafino this time. Late challenge there. No foul given. And United will keep it going. Here's Sergio Rodriguez. McEwen making a fantastic challenge. This is sent inside. And back. Alrisha under pursuit. We'll get it away. And it looks like we are going to have a stoppage in play to check on the potential head injury. Correas slowly back on his feet. It looks like he'll be all right. And here we go. Drop ball for United. Sent back. Watera sees something he likes. It's up the pitch. Is there a service? Well dealt with by the United back line. Now Rivera. Looking to Apaya. Here's Cornelius Apaya. Bannon slightly offside. Ooh, maybe not the move there. Owusu goes down. And again sent forward. Is there a shot? There is, from range into the side netting. Not a bad strike at all, but it's going to be a goal kick to come for Sosa and Alexandria United. Throw on the far touch for Esperion. Hernandez able to engineer another piece of attack. Here's Nasser Berry finding Hassan. Hassan opening up this field. Not a good option, and there is going to be a foul. Hassan with the dangerous challenge, playing the ball on the ground. Here we go, Correas sending one forward, Ali Watera. Guilty party fouling Sergio Rodriguez. And here we go. Looks like we will play on the ground. So in Lobo, owning a throw off of Fernandez. Now sent down the line. Sergio Rodriguez has time. We'll touch it back. Lobo going to war. And giving away the foul on that far touch line. Liwatera sending one down the line. Hernandez trying to turn it upfield, but didn't have a lot of room to work with. Good control there from Sergio Rodriguez, hugging the tightrope. Yusuf Al-Risha, a little bit late to it, but was able to come and collect. Good turn. Canales is there. Maybe not the right option from Hassan. Good turn there from Rivera. Back to Correas. Now it's Sergio Rodriguez. United knocking this one around. And now they have what looks to be a good option. It's sent in for Cornelius Apaya. Apaya now in. An audacious attempt by Jake Bannon. Didn't quite connect it so cleanly. And it does trickle over the goal, but moment that could have been. There's another look at the replay. Not sure what that was all about, but anyways, we are going to have a switch here for Esperion. In comes Robert Clauda. It's going to be a set piece, a goal kick for Esperion, sent into the midfield. And well flicked on by Ivanov. Now Canales finding Ivanov. Ivanov still going. How has he kept this one? Although Bonilla did well to retreat there. This one bounces forward, a fortunate bounce. And there is going to be a set piece for Esperion in a dangerous central area. Who will be the one to take this opportunity on? It looks like Jason Ferrafino, the set piece specialist, standing over this one. Apologies. New piece of equipment tonight, testing it out. And it is going to be a set piece for Ferrafino. Takes a bounce off the wall, had Sosa scrambling, and it will be a corner kick. That ball could have gone anywhere. Sosa got up high. There's the set piece into a dangerous area, off the bar, on the line now. Very much still in the mix. Ivanov sends one into traffic. That was one of the best chances we've seen all day for Esperion. Fantastic header off of the upright. The follow-up could have gone anywhere and was cleared so well off the line by United. It's Lobo streaking down the field past Clauda. Owen Lobo, he's gotten to an area where he feels comfortable settling down and will work alongside Sergio Rodriguez. Lobo back to Rivera. Now, Nasser Berry. This one's over the top. Could be a problem. It's sent in off the bar. There's shouts for a foul, not given. And we are going to come back and check on the down goalkeeper. The collision between the two players. That was a dangerous ball. Wasn't cleared, wasn't dealt with properly. And it looks like Ivanov got to this one. It ricocheted before finally bouncing off the upright. Brave goalkeeping from Sosa to come forward and try to get to this one. In fairness to Sosa, he didn't really push into the challenge, and I think that's why he's not going to get penalized for a set piece. Seems like Sosa definitely got the worst of this encounter. So onwards we play here in the 60th minute. Drop ball for United. Lobo will send it up to Jake Bannon. Now Ivanov dispossessed by Apaya. Sent forward by Esperion. Otto Bonilla rounding his man, looking down the line. Here's Owusu. And across. Sosa putting his foot through that one. Looking to find a man. Canales is first to it. And it is going to be a handball working in favor of Esperion. This one lumped over the top. Could be problematic. It's well won by Hernandez. His ball doesn't find any takers across the midfield. Now it's sent out wide. Owen Lobo stepping over. Beautiful sequence of play. Rivera finds Rodriguez. Bad back pass. Nasser Berry could be on top of this one, but it is sent back safely to Sosa. Sosa will find Owusu. Good ball through. Who will be first to this one? Fantastic challenge there from Ramos to take the ball off of Cornelius Apaya. Here is Apaya. Ivanov makes the challenge but can't win the ball. It's sent into the side netting. Goal kick to come. Javier Contreras did well to engineer that one. Now Hernandez, playing from his favored right back position, will connect with Nasser Berry. Good turn from Berry. Finally trickles out. Sent into the box. There's Robert Clauda. Esperion still on the ball, no closer to their objective, but at least able to continue with possession. It's sent down the line. Oh, this is a good chance. Esperion, they have bodies there. It's Ferrafino trying the audacious, not finding anything. Max Hernandez able to win it back in the box. Here's Hernandez, tackled. It's a whole mess of bodies, and finally it does travel off of Cruz for a goal, a corner kick. And Esperion, they've looked dangerous at times from these set pieces, from these corner kicks. And here we go, the in-swinger in a dangerous area. It's initially won by Nasser Berry, sent back out. Screaming shot up and over from Ivanov, and that will be a goal kick to come. Take a look at this replay. Goal kick to come. Sosa sends it in quickly, perhaps too quickly. And looks like we are going to have a switch. Off comes Sergio Rodriguez and Rivera. On comes Chris Andrades and John De Jesus, number 6, number 14. Meanwhile, on the far side, it's going to be a throw for Esperion. Max Hernandez will put this down the line. Well, one back. Good turn from De Jesus. Lovely feet, but perhaps too wide a touch. Esperion able to win it back. Now sent over to Ivanov. Ivanov has vision of the field, and we'll just keep it short. Now sent over to Hernandez. Hernandez getting some help from his colleague in there. It's Hassan. Good ball forward. Ferrafino threading the needle for Nasser Berry. Begs for a finish. What a save from Sosa. And the follow-up also put wide. How has that not gone in? What a save from Alejandro Sosa. And Nasser Berry absolutely kicking himself. He was not able to put that one on net. Take a look. The follow-up, the real kicker. This one looked destined to find its way into the net, but it's not to be. This one floated down the near side. It's a physical challenge by Chris Andrade, is deemed to be illegal. And we will have a set piece for Esperion. Ramos looks like he's going to pump this one in and around the 18. It's a good ball from Ramos into a dangerous area. Mopped up by Owen Lobo. Bannon will claim. Sent down the line, bit of skill there from Cornelius Apaya, but to no effect. Lobo sends one in for Andrades. And that is going to come back to the spot of the original foul. It's going to be a yellow card for Andrades. It's Ferrafino standing over this one. It looks like he's going to try a service from deep. Flicked into a dangerous area. Ivanov sends it back. Canales, can he get there? Yes, he can. Canales down the line for Ivanov and back across. Good ball movement. From distance, Nasser Berry will strike, but no real venom on that one. Goal kick to come. Looks like it took a touch on its way through, which took the sting out of the ball. So we are going to have a corner kick. Here we go. The service from Ivanov into a dangerous area. Back post. Not the most effective clearance from a... Oh, there's a nervy moment. There was a pause, but looks like we're not going to have a penalty kick, and Alexandria United get away with one. They didn't make the initial clearance. Cornelius Apaya tried to hold on to it and almost punished with a penalty kick decision against them. This one sent out wide for Nasser Berry. Berry back into Ivanov. Ivanov showing off the skill, but couldn't get it in. Now out of the air is Hassan. Had some venom, had some pace to it, but a little too high. It took a deflection on its way through. And here we go. It's Hassan again to deliver this in-swinger. The last ball in. It caused some problems. Here we go. Hassan for Esperion. Well punched by Alejandro Sosa. Now Canales. This ball cut out. All the way back to Bonilla. Sosa will put his foot into this one. Doesn't get the distance he would have liked. The second ball well mopped up. There's Ashton McEwen. This is still alive. Andrade is the youngster for United. Contreras. McEwen. Lumping one up to the midfield. Padilla is called for the foul. And Hernandez quickly played over the top. Ivanov is there. Working against Padilla. Ivanov, bit of a heavy touch and well sent away. Jorge Cruz helping out his teammate Bonilla. This is going to be a corner kick. It's another service, another in-swinging opportunity for Hassan. Hassan with the service to the back post. Sent in and just wide. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick to come. Sosa will send this one big. Easily repossessed by Esperion. And that one goes nowhere. Throw for United on the far side. Lobo down the line, flicked on the direction of Bannon, but it's repossessed by Esperion. Alrisha will send one forward. Lovely flick on from Nasser Berry. Oh, Sosa playing with fire, able to get it away, but only just. Esperion able to block it partially. Here comes Owen Lobo. Running into trouble, and Esperion could make something happen. This is kind of a messy sequence of play. United will send one over the top. Well won by McHugh, who will touch it back to his goalkeeper. Now over the top from Esperion. Ivanov is there, but never really had a chance to beat Alberto Bonilla. This one's one back. Hernandez down the line. Now out wide, Ivanov has a window for a service. His ball blocked. Those two, not sure who would get that one. Here's Bannon. Finding Owusu. Owusu threading the needle. Back inside, and Alrisha is there in the nick of time. Here comes the booming ball, sent up the field. Over the top again, could be problems for United. It's just about cleared. Corner kick to come. Sent in quick. Back post, that's a bit of a waste. Goal kick to come. Let's come back and look at the earlier sequence of play. Nasser Berry was there. It looks like Ivanov and Nasser Berry got in each other's way. There will be a goal kick, an opportunity for Sosa to just get things back in play. It's Bonilla sending one out to Contreras. Miscue from Contreras. Esperion committing players ever higher and higher. And it looks like they have been creating more chances, but there's so much space in behind. If United able to extend this pitch, then there could be problems. Here we go. Lobo trying to make things difficult on the far side. Esperion able to connect with Hernandez. Max Hernandez with the left foot. It was a strike that did have some venom to it, but couldn't quite find the dip to bring that underneath of the crossbar. And this ball sent high and up into the bushes. This one's taken down by Owusu. Now sent through. Bannon was off, but Andrades knew he was on. What can Esperion find? They're still just a goal behind. Plenty of time to make something happen here in the 78th minute, but that time is ticking down. It's going to be a foul against Owusu. Ooh, it's quickly played over the top. Hernandez gets there first, sends it across, but no recipients on the end. Bannon touches this one down. Looking for options, not finding any. Oh, what a turn from Jake Bannon. Bannon at the top of the 18 beats a man. Can he get this one in? That's brave goalkeeping there from Yusuf Arisha to take this off of the feet of Bannon. And Esperion live on here in the 79th minute. Bannon did so well to round his man to turn and get into that space, but could not pull the trigger on the final moment. Credit to Arisha. There's a player down behind the ball. United will play on despite missing a man. It's Canales back to Hernandez. Into the middle. Here's Ferrafino. Nasser Berry. And Lobo will just send this out as we come back to check on Ralph Desir. So it looks like Desir is off, and Adam Nabit will step on for Alexandria United. Perhaps a bit of speed and ingenuity. And fresh legs, of course, to try to get in behind this highly committed, experienced side that has pushed up the field. When I say committed, I mean they're very much inside Alexandria United territory. There's a lot of space in behind, potentially for Nabit and others to take advantage of. Good battle in there. Finally, Ramos running out of real estate. It's going to be a throw. Contreras weighing his options and finally sending one down the line. Canales somehow sniffs this one out. Still going. And finally, Nabit getting his first touches of the ball. We'll send it out to Lobo. Lovely skill there between Lobo and Andrades. Lobo still going down the line. Ashton McEwen will send this one over into the next zip code. Logging that position. If anyone tries to use this live stream to go find their ball later, that's where it's at. Right up there on that hill. This one's sent back. And a shot on goal from range. Alrisha certainly had it covered. Not a shot that had the pace to yield any results, but we'll take more time off the clock here in the 82nd minute. Esperion will mount another attack. Back to Alrisha. Alrisha will boom one forward over the top. This could ask the question. Second ball falls kindly for Aldo Bonilla. Oh, that's frustrating for United. Nabit unable to hang on. And it is going to be a throw for Alexandria United, who will, of course, slow this game down. Still a close match. Lobo down the line, well won by Ashton McEwen. Lobo finds the second ball. This one demands action. Alrisha sends it away. Here's a deep strike. Not a bad option, but was wide. Did look like Alrisha was getting back to cover his goal in any case, but now we'll have to send one into the midfield. Well won initially by Owusu. Now sent forward. Owen Lobo, those legs just don't get tired. Lobo will send one in. Beautiful pass. Nabit failed to pull the trigger, and McEwen happy to oblige and taking the ball off him. What a move there from Hernandez. Hernandez's ball sent forward. Ivanov certainly onside. Ivanov, maybe a bit of a heavy touch. The final one that took the ball away from him and gave enough chance for the United defenders to get back. This is going to be a corner kick there for Alexandria United. Nope, excuse me, it's goal kick. Sosa will send his teammates forward. Contreras will help this one on. Sent into the corner. Nasser Berry, can he get there? Yes, he can. Bannon wins it back. Lovely challenge there from Hernandez. Here we go. Max Hernandez looking to get to the end line. Still battling, but that's a good tackle. Hernandez not so happy with the call. Nasser Berry as well, also going to get a caution. Let's take another look back at this one. Ivanov in a dangerous spot. but couldn't pull the trigger in time, and now the score remains 1-0. We still got time. It's just the one goal. 5 minutes and stoppage left in this one. United, they've weathered the storm in a couple of different situations here, but certainly not in a comfortable position. They would love to find another insurance goal, some extra cushion to see this one through. Well, you've seen all types of leads evaporate this week. Just ask Blazers and Virginia Dream. Last night's thriller saw Los Toros come back 3 unanswered goals after they had fallen themselves down 3-0. But in this one, just the one goal. So all it takes is one moment, but the time is ticking and the chances will come at a premium. So we'll send this one in to Bannon. Bannon booming one over the top. Well, one back. And there is a foul. Sahim is the guilty party. And a second yellow for Max Hernandez. And he will be sent off. Well, now Esperion must play on with the 10 men after Hernandez picked up his red card. Rodríguez putting one forward. It's not initially cleared, but is finally sent away. Now it's McEwen by himself. Did really well with 2 players bearing down. Sent down the line. And Contreras will send it out. God, what is this? Sorry about that, folks. It is the 89th minute. Ashton McEwen sending in the long throw into the box. It's flicked on, but well held by Sosa. We'll take this one to ground. A few more moments left in this one. And this one's muffed into a dangerous area. Esperion can't take advantage. And taken down, Ashton McEwen certainly going to pick up a card for this. A cynical challenge, but a necessary challenge, and McEwen goes in the book. And it will be a set piece for United in a dangerous area. Looks like Owusu will stand over this one. Alongside John DeJesus. DeJesus over the bar. No, what a kick from John DeJesus. Just inches over. And here we go, Esperion. Their fight is not over yet. We're into stoppage time. Esperion will send one forward. It's sent in. No call is made from Nasser Berry's service. Here's Ivanov getting to the end line, looking for the service across goal. Owen Lobo did well to get his foot through that one. Garcia doing his part to help this one stay out of bounds for just a bit longer. And now Esperion will send it back. It's Yusuf Alrisha. Ooh, Alrisha playing a dangerous game and almost losing out. Throw on the far side for Esperion. Onwards we play. No sign yet as to how much stoppage we will have, but sent in for John DeJesus. Nasser Berry winning it back. Well, both sides making their case. They're saying, how's that not a foul? But I've seen quite a few that could be fouled called both ways. So if it's not correct, at least it's been consistent in some ways. That one drawing the ire of the Alexandria United bench, who felt that the push would have been allowed based on precedent, recent precedent. This one's floated. Not really the distance necessary. Marvin Garcia. And there is going to be a foul. Esperion right now very much disappointed with the call. And Bannon will stand over this in the 93rd minute. Jake Bannon will send one over the top. Yusuf Alrisha has to use his feet there. Another throw for United on the far touchline. This one's flicked on. Ferrafino can't find his way past Owusu. And here we go. Still more added time. It's a foul going against Owen Lobo. And this is an opportunity for Esperion to potentially just commit all their bodies forward. Well, deja vu all over again. This is reminiscent of last night in the Virginia Dream Los Toros match. Everybody forward for Esperion. All the cards on the table. There's nothing left. This could be the final kick of the game. Esperion, that's not the kick they wanted. Is there another service? No, there's not. McEwen will keep it alive. Sent up. And again, it's a poor decision. Alexandria United are forward. Here's Jeffrey Owusu passing it towards the net. Will this travel in? It will. It's 2-0. Jeffrey Owusu is the goal scorer, icing out this game here in the 95th minute. It was a nail-biter through and through, but 2-0 is the final score. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen, in this Super Soccer League regular season contest. It's United finally icing out this game that was very much up for grabs for the duration. It's been an exciting contest and tough fight from Esperion, but it looks like they will fall. in all likelihood, and that is the final whistle. 2-0 is the final whistle. And this one, Alexandria United will get 3 points. They're back into their winning ways. And will soar up the table for Esperion. It's back to the drawing board as they continue to seek their first points here in Super Soccer League action. It's disappointing because even in the 6-0 result against Virginia Dream, I really did see some good things from them. It was 0-0 for a good portion of the game. Even at half, it was 2-0. The game really opened up at the tail end. And North Stars was a game that all the way through, it was 1-0. It was a close game, but could have gone either way. Tonight, of course, could have gone either way. 1-0 up until the final moments. Thank you so much for joining us here live on DMV Sports Media YouTube. I'm Noah Walker signing off. Please, if you enjoy what you have seen, drop a like on the video and subscribe to watch more. We have UPSL action over the weekend and, of course, APL on Sunday night. Yep, even on Easter, DMV Sports Media is working for you. So you can watch the best amateur and semi-professional footy live from your home. As always, ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening. We'll see you on the next one. See you Saturday. Take care.